Apple just released macOS Tahoe 26 Beta 4. The update size is around 3.6 gigabytes if you're upgrading from the previous beta. And while it's not a revolution, it brings a range of visual refinements, subtle UI improvements, and the first steps toward a more alive macOS. At the same time, Apple also released iOS 18 Beta 4, watchOS 11, tvOS 18, and even a new beta of visionOS. But this time, macOS received a lot of interesting details that are easy to miss. So let's break it down. What's new, what's improved, and of course, what's still broken. The frosted glass look we saw introduced in earlier betas? It's getting smarter. Now, depending on where you are, Safari, Music, Finder, Control Center, the transparency shifts between soft blur and full liquid reflections. Especially in light mode, you'll notice how backgrounds dynamically change and adjust to your context. It's not 100% consistent yet. Some places still feel experimental, but it's clear Apple's shaping a new visual language here, blending iOS-inspired depth with macOS flexibility. And for those of us who love clean interfaces, it's a welcome step forward. Apple Intelligence now reintroduces notification summaries. If your Mac supports Apple Intelligence, Hello M4, you'll see a new option to summarize app notifications. Even news content gets the AI treatment again, something Apple briefly pulled in earlier betas. Control Center visual tweaks. Hover over sound or display sliders. They now animate into liquid glass bubbles before interaction. It's subtle, but a clear sign Apple is testing UI feedback in new ways. Not perfect yet. Spotlight is now persistent. Previously, Spotlight forgot your last search if you switched windows. Now it remembers, so reopening it brings you back exactly where you left off. Small change, big improvement for multitaskers. Preview app gets background removal built in. Open any image in Preview and you might see a new icon in the top right, Remove Background. Converts to PNG and erases it with one click. Results aren't perfect, but impressive for native macOS. The Mail icon was updated in Beta 4 to better match the new system style. New icons also appeared for Network Drives and Time Machine. Now they use rounded square shapes, Squircle style, just like in iOS. Finder's toolbar layout has changed slightly. In Beta 4, Apple tweaked the spacing and grouping of toolbar icons in Finder. Items like AirDrop and Share now sit closer together with more consistent alignment. It's a minor change, but when you spend hours in Finder, you'll feel it. And yes, the liquid glass effect in the toolbar looks even more pronounced here. Stability and bugs, still a mixed bag. Safari in light mode still has rendering issues. New tabs can appear nearly unreadable. Battery life remains underwhelming, with faster drain reported even on M4 MacBooks. Performance, however, is generally smooth. Apps launch fast, animations are fluid, and Final Cut Pro runs fine. According to the release notes, 32 issue categories were resolved, 25 are still known bugs. So yeah, things are improving, but it's clearly still a work in progress. Performance is otherwise solid. Despite the bugs, performance overall feels tighter. Apps launch fast, animations are smooth, even Final Cut Pro runs stable in Beta 4. In short, the system's getting more responsive, especially on M3 and M4 chips. macOS 26 Beta 4 was released on July 23rd. If Apple sticks to its usual 2-week release cycle, we can expect Beta 5 around August 6. So if you're still facing bugs or missing features, you probably won't have to wait too long for the next update. macOS 26 Beta 4 isn't huge, but it's clearly refining the edges. If Apple keeps this pace, Beta 5 could be the one that really stabilizes the experience. If you spotted anything I missed, drop it in the comments. And if this helped, hit like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.